Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? This afternoon, we have a very special guest here on Radio KMA Radio-69, Sacramento, California. Governor candidate Chad Bianco. Without further ado, we have the one-on-one interview with Chad from Radio KMA Radio-69, Sacramento. Here we go. Good afternoon, Mr. Bianco. How are you doing?
Hey, good afternoon. How are you? I'm the sheriff of Riverside County. I'm Chad Bianco. I'm running for governor. I got 33 years of law enforcement, so I know what I'm doing.
Okay, well, we have some questions for you. We'd like to basically just let you go ahead and talk, open up the field. And this is one-on-one, no other candidates. It's just a interview with you to see what your perspective is on life. We'll hold up a couple of cue cards and we'll just let you go. So without further ado, once we get the camera all situated.
Yeah, get the camera situated, because I look good on my right side, you know. It highlights my mustache. Okay, there you go. You ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready. So, fire away.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
fire away.
There's VAR.
No, sir, you can go ahead and say so.
Oh, yeah, you want to do the interview? Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, ooh, I thought I was waiting on the cue card. Yeah, okay. Well, my name's Sheriff Chad Bianco. I'm a 33-year veteran of Riverside County. Now, I don't know much else about anything else, but I know Riverside County. And I won overwhelmingly in my vote. I don't give a damn what that little Naranjo prick says. I won my vote in Riverside County overwhelmingly. I told those people they better vote for me. They better vote for me or else. I got 33 years as a sheriff. And they said, okay, Chad. And I got ballots. And only one guy ran opposite of me. And I won. And that's how I become a sheriff. Okay, so you got some questions, fire away. Well, I'll tell you what I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about bending the knee to BLM. I've already touched on that topic. All of y'all can kiss my ass. It ain't going to happen today. Okay? So, whatever you want to talk about, we're just not talking about that. And one more thing. We're not going to talk about my Oathkeeper stuff, because I already talked about Oathkeeper stuff, and I don't know who they were. And then I found out who they were, and now I know who they are, and I'm part of them, but I wasn't part of them, so we're not going to talk about that. I'm 33-year sheriff of Riverside County, so we can talk about that all day long, but I'm not talking about those two things. Those are the only two things I'm not going to talk about, and we're not going to talk about them.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Knock yourself out. Your topic, your time.
I just want to lay another ground rule here. Another thing we're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about Ben Miller. I don't give a damn about Ben Miller. Ben Miller can kiss my backside, my little furry, fuzzy ass. He sued. And we'll play out in court. That's all we're going to say. Because I'm a 33-year veteran of Riverside County as a sheriff. And I'm not going to talk about Ben Miller. I'm not going to talk about BLM. And I'm not going to talk about the other thing I said I'm not going to talk about. So you talk about anything else you want to talk to me about, but we're not going to talk about that. Because that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about me and my 33 years as a county sheriff in Riverside County. Okay? Did you get that?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I heard you.
Feel free. Any topic you want to discuss. Okay. I want to make that clear for this interview. Because I don't give too many of them, as you know. Kind of avoided them for the last 2 years, so pricks like you wouldn't try and catch me in something. Oh, yeah, another thing just came to my mind. We're not going to talk about my ballot seizure act, because it was under investigation. And I don't care what them damn judges said. I need you people to help pay my legal offenses, because I was legal to do that. And I'm 33 years of Riverside County Sheriff. I know what I was doing. You just got to trust me and pay for my legal fees. I don't care how much that is. You just do it.
Sir, how much is that?
Oh, no. They haven't told me. But shit, lawyers ain't cheap. Damn. I mean, everybody knows that.
Well, Mr. Bianco, you touched on some topics here that we can't talk about.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about this amnesty crap either. I'm done talking about amnesty. I've said pathways to citizenship. If you can't figure out what that means, even though it means amnesty, but it's not. It's pathways to citizenship, so we can get them to be here legally, because legally, that was Biden's fault. Biden let them in legally, and now we got to suffer consequences. So if you got to pay a little extra for those people to be legal, well, you know what? You just suck it up. They're not breaking the law. I'm not going to chase them, and it's okay. No matter how many you are, and I'm not talking about that.
Interesting. Okay. Are there anything else you can talk about with us today?
Well, let me see. We're not going to talk about that. We damn sure aren't going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Oh, the debate. Yeah, that was a good debate, huh? I really kicked some ass. I was 33-year law enforcement Riverside County Sheriff. Well, I stomped on the legislature. When I rock and roll and I roll in, they're going to bend the knee to me. Sheriff Chad Bianco.
Don't the Dems have a supermajority in the Capitol?
Yeah. So what?
Well, with the supermajority, they can override your vetoes.
Okay.
And they can pass legislation pretty much without your input.
Okay.
And so they can basically do what they want. I mean, you want to terminate state tax.
Yeah, I do. I promise that. I guarantee you I'm going to get rid of state tax.
Well, Mr. Bianco, how are you going to get rid of state tax, which is a revenue item in the state, and still pay for the debts we're accumulating for the businesses we have to fund, like your salary, for instance?
Hey! Don't be talking about my salary. We're not going to talk about my salary. I'll make $625,000 a year as Riverside County Sheriff. And we're not talking about my salary because I got 2 years left on my contract. And I understand that little prick Naranjo has given up some numbers for you people to chew on. Well, this is what I'm going to tell you as a Riverside County Sheriff for 33 years. Don't listen to Leo Naranjo. He'll know what he's talking about. I got 2 years left on my contract, and so what if I get another 10%? That's the soft number. I'm probably going to get about 15, 20. Because I got bonuses. You just don't know it yet. Yeah, and I'm going to make about $750,000 a year by the time I'm thinking about retirement, but I'm not going to retire because I'm sheriff of Riverside County, and that's good money. So, suck it up there, buttercup. That's what I'm going to do, and we're not going to talk about my salary because I get a salary and we're not talking about it. I tell the county, hey, this is what I need for my department. And they bend the knee to me. Yeah, they bend the knee to me. That's right. They bow down to the man. That's me, the sheriff of Riverside County. I tell them what I want, and they give it to me, and that's how that works. So when I go to Capitol, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell them what I want. And they're going to give me the money. If they don't give me the money, I'm going to break out the handcuffs. Now I understand some of those people might like that, so I got to be kind of careful. As long as I don't make them fuzzy, we should be all right.
What the hell does that even mean, sir?
That means I don't F around. See my eyebrows wiggling? That means when I step on the scene, you know it's 33 years of Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco coming under the scene, and we're getting ready to rumble.
Well, Mr. Bianco, your budget went from $250 million a year.
No, that's a lie. Kim Heater's full of shit with that one. That was not true. I never had a $250 million budget, and she fabricated that information, so we're not going to talk about that.
Okay, but she reported that you made $250 million a year.
Hey, what did I say? We're not talking about her. Yeah, we're not talking about that. Move it along there, nothing to see here. Just keep it going.
So anyway, your budget went up to $1.2 billion.
Yeah, that's right.
From $250 million?
Wait, what I tell you about that? What I tell you about that? You keep testing me, son. You keep testing me. Take you out behind the woodshed. I'll Vim Miller your ass like there's no tomorrow. You'll be asking for a Fred Sanford by the time I'm done Vim Miller and you.
How does an income like that surge in a department? How does your budget surge like that? That's almost a rocket ship increase.
Yeah, well, they're pretty damn good, huh? I negotiated the hell out of some of them contracts. I got them boys loving me. Hey, get my little duck on.
I had a cough on that one, sir. Excuse me. Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. Them boys got 15, 20% pay raises. They love the hell out of me in Riverside County Sheriff's Department. I'm the man. I'm the man with the plan.
Well, Mr. Bianco, you still didn't really explain how your budget went up.
Well, it's easy. I ask for stuff and they give it to me.
What do you mean you ask for stuff?
Well, it's kind of simple there, Bob. Bubba, did you not understand what that means? I ask for stuff and the county council gives it to me. So if I want a new ATV, I ask for it and I get it.
So you ask for equipment, and you ask for salary increases, and you give out big raises to friends and family.
That doesn't bother you? No, why should it? It's not my money.
Well, yeah, it's not your money. That's the point.
Well, I don't know what you're upset about. It's not your money either. There's people in Riverside County, they don't seem to be complaining.
That's because they're going bankrupt. Sir, do you know how fiscal responsibility works?
No, I'm sheriff of Riverside County. It's not my problem. That's their problem. My problem's dealing with law. My problem is arresting criminals. My problem is the 12-year-old girls that are here illegally, constantly getting raped by people. I have no idea who they are, but it sounds good. She's always getting assaulted. So I just use that as a template because it sounds pretty good. People fall for that trick. Yeah, there's some suckers out there. All you gotta do is just say 12-year-old getting assaulted every day, and boy, they start pouring money into you. Yeehaw! Look how much money I raised this quarter. I don't know who's assaulting her, but hell, it makes for good press.
Mr. Bianco, do you have no moral scruples about using a 12-year-old child like that?
Nope.
And you're getting money off this rhetoric?
Yep.
The Hispanic community is starting to come around to your side. Can you explain that?
Sure I can. They're trying to get a pathway to citizenship. I'm the gatekeeper.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm opening the door.
To what?
Pathway to citizenship.
So, let me get this straight. You have a president that wants them out of the country.
Well, yeah, but he's making a mistake.
The president is. Okay. And you have a Department of Homeland Security staffers and directors that want to give them a pathway out of our country.
Well, yeah, they're screwing up too.
And you feel as governor,
that's right, that I'm going to give a pathway to citizenship.
Can I finish my statement? So you feel as governor, you want to assist the illegal community, no matter how many are here in the state.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. A couple million from what I was told.
You want to give these people a pathway to citizenship. And as long as they don't break the law, that's okay?
Yeah, it's not my fault. Biden let them in. I got to deal with them, but I ain't got to deal with them. Taxpayers got to deal with them, not me. I'm Chad Bianco, County Sheriff of Riverside County. 33 years, bud. Hey, what you trying to do here? Not going to talk about that no more.
Mr. Bianco, if we have 5 million illegals here that are soaking our Medi-Cal system like it's been reported, you're okay with that? Well, why would you be okay with that, sir?
Because they're not breaking the law.
Wait. They're not breaking the law.
Nope.
They're taking money from social welfare programs they're not entitled to because they're not citizens.
Nope, that's not right.
Well, I know it's not right.
No. I said that's not right what you're saying. You see, they were invited by Biden.
I don't care who invited them in. They're here without paperwork.
No. They don't need paperwork to come in. The president back then already said you can come in, and I didn't like them because that was Joe Biden. But now they're here, and so we have to give them a pathway to citizenship. We have to. It's going to happen. And I'm the guy that's going to make it happen. See that dance? Yeah, buddy. I'm the guy that's going to make it happen. Woo! Rock and roll.
You're going to give illegals a pathway to citizenship. And your counterpart, Mr. Hilton's going to get him out of Medi-Cal into Medicaid, and you're okay with that?
Oh, well, that's the British guy's plan. Don't really have a plan. I think he's full of shit. I'm just going to make him legal.
Why would you do that, sir?
Well, because I can, and because I want to. Did you take an oath of office? Yeah, I read the piece of paper that said that shit. What about it?
Does it have any meaning for you?
Of course not. Like anything else politicians do, they read off the script, and they say a bunch of words, and that's that. You people are dumb enough to think we're actually going to follow that crap. I'm Riverside County Sheriff for 33 years. Nah, that's not going to happen here, slickster. We're just going to say what we need to say so we can get the damn job, not get paid. And right now I'm getting paid $625,000 a year. You think I'm going to follow an oath that jeopardizes that? Not going to happen.
Wow, you really get agitated about that.
Hey, I'm telling you, we're done talking about that topic. Moving along. Nothing to see here. Next subject.
Okay. Not a whole hell of a lot we can start discussing. Oh, insurance. You recently made a statement about insurance. Now, you said that insurances can't be mandated by the state to operate and go bankrupt.
That's right.
But, sir, if an insurance company promises to fix your home in case of a disaster, as long as you, the homeowner, make a payment to them on time at the amount agreed and set upon, and then your house burns up, but they can't afford to recover it, isn't that operating into the negative?
Hey, don't get technical with me, smart ass. You're talking to the sheriff for 33 years, law enforcement experience in Riverside County. Pull that crap on the insurance commissioner. It's not my problem.
But you're the man that's making the statements.
So?
Well, you're the one acting as if you can make the corrections.
I never said that. I just made a statement.
But if you make a statement on a topic, that tells me that you're influencing the topic.
No. See, that's where you're wrong. That's where you presume that I know what I'm talking about when I don't, but I do because I'm the sheriff of Riverside County for 33 years. Hey! Well, I know the law. So let me tell you how that works. So the insurance company gives you a bill, and you pay the bill, and the insurance company pays your stockholders because you paid the bill, and the stockholders aren't happy because they want more money, so they raise your rates so they can get paid more money, and that's how it works.
Well, wait a minute. But if I lose my house, they're supposed to recomp it.
Nope, that's not what's going to happen.
Well, why not? That's what the insurance is for.
I don't care. Well, that's not what's going to happen. It don't work that way, Ace.
Good Lord Almighty.
What you trying to say? You're getting me a little agitated here. You don't want me agitated. I'm a sheriff for 33 years of Riverside County. I could get mean and go Mississippi burning on your ass.
Okay. So insurance companies can collect money, but they don't have to compensate you in case there's a loss, according to the agreement they signed with you.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're okay with this?
Of course I am. That's business.
Oh, my God. Have you ever been in business?
Sure. I was Riverside County Sheriff for 33 years. That's a big business. I'm making billions. Look at that. My budget's $1.2 billion. Whoa! We're not going to talk about that no more. Nope. Move it along, son. Nothing to see here. Next subject. Kamala Harris. Oh, shit. Is she here?
No, she's not here.
Oh. Thought you said she was getting ready to run. I was going to have to start thinking about whether I want to stay in this crap or not, because she'll crush me.
You were worried about Kamala Harris?
Yeah, aren't you? No.
Is Leo Naranjo worried about Kamala Harris?
Well, that little fool was all happy she was trying to jump in a race as if he was going to debate with her. That guy's a pain in my ass. I thought Steve Hilton was a radical. Woo! The little Naranjo guy's really an anointment. Like a pit bull on a bone. He just won't let go of certain topics. But I'll tell you what, we're not going to talk about him either, because I'm tired of hearing that bastard's name strum up in conversation. He's really starting to annoy me. I'm thinking about Vim Miller and his ass, too.
Mr. Bianco, what exactly does that mean when you say you're going to, quote-unquote, Vim Miller somebody's ass?
Hey, we're not talking about that. I know what I'm doing when I say it, but I'm not going to describe what I'm going to do when I do it, because that's not what I do. You do, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let you know I'll Vim Miller your ass.
Sounds ominous.
It is.
You want to talk about jail deaths?
Nope.
Mike Netter, do you know who he is?
Yeah, I see his name. Are you impressed? Nope.
Do you know who he is?
Nope.
Do you care to know who he is?
Nope.
You know, he put a video out of your deputy on a dating site while he was deployed on a SWAT team.
Yeah, that really pissed me off, too. That was embarrassing. Bastard. I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna Vin Miller his ass, too. He just don't know. He better watch out. He don't know who he fucking with. I'm the sheriff of Riverside County for 33 years. Yeah. Mike Nitter better take that post down.
I don't think you can actually order somebody to do that.
Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. He's gonna take it down. I'm gonna Vin Miller his ass.
Mr. Bianco, do you have moral fiber?
What's that? That's something you put in your cereal, right?
No, it's something inside of you. It kind of denotes your character.
Oh, that. I ain't worried about that shit. I'm just trying to get elected there, Slick.
So let me get this straight. It's rumored the party only hired you or fronted you to raise money for Central Committee ticket sales.
Uh-huh.
So you're denying the rumor?
No, Mark Wright said it. Shit, he knows what he was talking about. I agree with what he said. No lying there. I'm a law officer. I can't lie. The man said that I'm here only to raise money. Well, god dang, that's all I'm doing is raising money, right?
Are you trying to win the race?
Hey, that's not my problem. I'm in the race.
Yeah, but are you trying to win it?
Well, I don't care about all that. I'm in the race. What part of in the race do you not understand? And you people were silly enough to make me one of the top 2.
Who did that?
Well, the party.
The party made you one of the top 2?
Yeah.
Well, how'd they do that?
Well, they kept assholes like you from interviewing me. Yeah, I got you with that one, huh? I was 33 years of law enforcement Riverside Sheriff does.
So the party protected you from being screen vetted or debating anybody else to see that you've got some glaring weaknesses.
Yeah, they sure did, but that's the problem now.
What's the problem?
Well, it's too late to do shit about it. Yeah, I got over on you clowns, didn't I? That's what being a sheriff of Riverside County will get you. 33 years, I didn't get here about being an idiot.
No, but you sound like one.
What'd you say?
I said you sound like one.
Hey, I'm not gonna talk about that. You better be careful. You're gonna find yourself at the end of a Vin Miller moment.
Mr. Bianco, I'm not really impressed by your Vin Miller.
Hey! What'd I say? 33 years Riverside County Sheriff, you better show some respect. I will Mississippi burning your ass after I get done Vin Millering you until next August.
Are you going to do that to the legislature if they don't do what you want them to do?
Damn Skippy, there's a lot of them I could Vin Miller. Hell, a couple of them missing wouldn't be noticed by anybody. Still give them a supermajority.
Oh my God. Why?
Well, I would.
Why are you here?
Well, because I'm number 2 in the race to be governor. But the joke's on you there, because if I lose, I just go back to being sheriff of Riverside County, get my last 2 paychecks, I'll make $750,000 a year, and you people are going to pay for it.
You know you have to come out of pocket to defend yourself on these.
But what I tell you about that shit, we're not talking about those ballots. I got donor money coming in to try and pay off that lawyer. Because that sleazeball really pissed me off. I'm going to get that judge, too. He can Vin Miller his ass.
Oh, my God. You're threatening a judge.
No, I'm threatening a judge. I said I'm going to Vin Miller his ass.
That's the same thing, right?
Nope.
Sir, is there anything that you want to close? Closing statement while we have this interview and we end it here, please?
My name is Sheriff Chad Bianco. I'm a 33-year veteran of Riverside County Sheriff Department, because I'm the sheriff. And don't you worry about Steve Hilton, because that guy ain't going nowhere. Yeah, and that little prick in Ronho, I'm going to Vin Miller his ass. Yeah, Vin Miller's already been Vin Millered, so I'm going to Vin Miller his ass again, because he forgot the first time I Vin Millered him. And that's what we're going to do, because that's what we do, and that's how I do it. That's what I do. I don't need no damn plan. I'm a sheriff for 33 years of Riverside County Sheriff. I know what I'm doing, because I got a $1.2 billion budget. You people only wish you could have that much money to roll around in. So, vote for Chad. I'm for amnesty. But I tell people it's just a pathway to citizenship because I'm kind of altering the facts. That's what you can do as a sheriff. 33 years, Riverside County. Yeah! Vote for me. I'm giving amnesty to everybody because it's Biden's fault. It's not mine. And that's all I'm going to say. So you guys have a good day. And take this KMA Radio-69 stuff and you can put it where you're... And that's the end of that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. Hey, don't you cut me off. You don't know who you're messing with there, buddy. You don't go... Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to KMA Radio-69, Sacramento, California. That was the interview with... I'm talking to you, slick! That was the interview with Chad Bianco. I don't think we're going to have another one of these because... Get your hand out my face! He's a little bit off kilter today, and we'll just call it here. Please note, this message was bought and paid for by the friends of Leo Naranjo IV, Governor... Leo Naranjo IV, governor.com. Vote, sign up, like, prescribe, subscribe, everything else. And get that down on my way. We got to get out of here, guys. We got to get out of here. This man has lost his damn mind. He's got a cowboy hat, his holy for holy pistols. Next thing you know, who knows? He'll probably bust a cap on something. God bless y'all. Take care. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye. Hey, don't you turn that TV off.